as Brianna Lyston successfully books her ticket through to the finals of the women's 60-meter dash at the NCAA Indoor Championships. We ask, can she successfully defend her 2024 title? In other words, can Brianna Lyston win? Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we continue to grow. You do that, hit the notification bell so you know the next video drop a video, at least one today in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yep, good to go. Well, Brianna Lyston is safely through from the prelims to the finals of the women's 60-meter dash at the NCAA D1 Indoor Championships. And she looked quite comfortable doing so, but still to me a little sluggish. Now, running in prelim heat number 1, Lyston took second in a time of 7.17 behind India Mayberry, who reps for TCU. Mayberry won in a time of 7.12 seconds. Shanice Walker, Florida State, took fourth in this one in a time of 7.18, a new PB. Unfortunately, Shanice Walker, who is, by the way, Jamaican, her time of 7.18 was not good enough to advance her through to the finals. Here's a look at that heat.
Another pretty long hold. Mayberry got a terrible start. Here comes Lyston. Also, Shanice Walker from Florida State right there at the top. I think she at least got a second.
Now, in my humble opinion, Brianna Lyston still looks amazing, but she doesn't look as sharp as she was in 2024 in this division. She will have a few persons to beat for her to win the finals. But is she playing possum? Or is she simply doing what many Jamaican athletes who have done the champs rounds, the Eastern Boys and Girls champs over and over again, learn very early? How to preserve their stamina, strength, and speed as they go through the rounds. In other words, how to manage their rounds. Brianna Lyston enters the finals with the 5th fastest time overall, that time of 7.17. Ahead of her is Shamira Moody of USC with the same time of 7.17. DEJANAE ran 7.14 to have the 4th fastest time going into that finals. Jade Mays, who we mentioned in the past as a possible troublemaker for Brianna Lyston, ran 7.13, entering the finals with the 3rd fastest time. India Mayberry, another one that we've mentioned as a possible challenger to this 60-meter title that is currently held by Brianna Lyston, comes into the semifinals with the finals, with the 2nd fastest time. That time, of course, is 7.12. Mayberry, of course, reps for TCU. And Kalia Jackson of Georgia enters the NCAA D1 Indoors Championships Women's 60-meter finals with the fastest recorded time. That time, of course, is 7.11. Now, there's not much between these young ladies in terms of their time.
Introducing Peter Lloyd World merchandise, where style meets comfort. From trendy tees to cozy hoodies, we've got something for everyone. Elevate your wardrobe with our high-quality, fashionable designs that make a statement. Whether you're hitting the streets or chilling at home, Peter Lloyd World has you covered. Shop now and upgrade your look with Peter Lloyd World merchandise. Available exclusively at Peter Lloyd World. Link in description below.
Also repping for Georgia State is Jamaica's DEJANAE Oakley, who in the women's 400 meters prelims won her heat number 3 with a time of 51.85, easily booking her place into the women's NCAA Indoor Championships 400 meter finals. I almost said 500 meters, people. Oakley looked to have also been measuring her running and preserving her strength. So looking forward to see what DEJANAE Oakley does in the 40 meter finals. Now let's get back to Brianna Lyston. Now Brianna Lyston in the SEC Indoor Championships a few weeks ago, was the favorite to win, but walked away. Well, in the semis, Brianna Lyston ran the same time of 7.17 to qualify for the finals and looked really comfortable doing so. Now, I have to tell you that many of our royals here at Peter Lloyd World, royals meaning our extended family in track and field, have often said to me, and I can't deny that they're absolutely accurate, that Brianna Lyston, no matter how fast she's running, she sort of just floats like a butterfly, as Muhammad Ali would say, and sting like a bee. She just always looks like she's cruising. Her form is impeccable. She's poetry in motion. She's a beautiful runner to watch in terms of her running technique, and sometimes it's hard to know if she's pushing or not. She in the SECs looked quite comfortable. Now in the finals, again, I thought she went into the finals as the clear favorite to win. Lyston came second, again behind Ncaa Jackson of Georgia. Yes, the same Ncaa Jackson that enters the finals with the fastest time. Ncaa Jackson in the SECs ran 7.12, with Brianna Lyston coming second in a time of 7.13, which is still her season's best in this event so far for 2025.
Hold. Godless gets a great start, as did Ncaa Jackson. Jackson is out. Ncaa Jackson of Georgia. Ooh, and right at the end, Lyston may have caught her. It was Ncaa Jackson of Georgia in lane 2, and she...
Now, I want you to remember the Brianna Lyston you saw in the finals of the NCAAs indoors in 2024. The Brianna Lyston that ran that blistering 7.03, which remains her PB, and which would make her one of the fastest women in the world so far for 2025 had she executed this time. Is she still the same Brianna Lyston? I mean, is she as sharp in your mind in terms of the races you've seen her run so far? She has not run very many for 2025. Is she at that same level of fitness? Take a look at her winning that NCAA championship final in 2024.
Good start for Ncaa Jackson and also for Brianna Lyston. Here comes Jackson, but she can't catch Lyston. Lyston's going to win it. Jackson second.
Now this, of course, is my 2 cents. There can be no doubt that I'm a massive Brianna Lyston fan. I mean, there can be no doubt. But there are a few things that we have to look at that I have been contemplating. And I hope I am completely incorrect in all of this. 1. Brianna's ran even less races this year than she ran last year. Could be again because they're attempting to manage her injury issues. It could be because she has a niggle herself, but we're not quite sure. What I can say is she's not as sharp as she was in 2024. Remember, she opened her season with that blistering 7.07. She has not equaled that thus far this year. And at the SECs, I still got the feeling that the sharpness of 2024 was quite missing. No, don't get me wrong. 7.12 means that she has a massive chance of winning this NCAA finals. Again, like I said earlier in the video, she could be playing possum. I know she's definitely managing her rounds. That I'm very certain of. But I'm not seeing the 703 Brianna Lyston. I just haven't seen her yet. Now, understand that she would not be the only person managing her rounds. Ncaa Jackson, Jaden Mays, the 2 young ladies that I have mentioned in the past, who I think will be her biggest challenges. Mayberry, I'm pretty sure that they are all managing their rounds. Do I think that Brianna Lyston can win? Unequivocally, absolutely, 1,000% yes. Even at this level, because I still don't think she's quite the Brianna Lyston we saw last year. But I don't think any of these other athletes were up to that level, this year. I believe whoever is going to win will have to run sub 7.5 1-0. And I think Brianna has those in her legs. All I can say is, for me, she's not as sharp. But I am very certain she can win. I just think she's going to have to push. It's going to be a battle. Because these other ladies, Mays, Mayberry, and Jackson, they also do business. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. We'll find this out tomorrow. But I am leaning towards her winning. But I have to admit, she's just not as sharp. To me, I may be completely wrong, because most of you are far more learned than I am in terms of track and field. I'm just a fanatical fan. But she just doesn't seem as sharp as last year. Now, don't forget to leave your comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on my thoughts. What do you think? Will she win? I think she will. I'm hoping she will. Now, don't forget to check out our Printify, our merch store. If you can support the channel, we'd absolutely love your support. And if you can't support it in that way, please support us by hitting the subscribe button, notification bell, and hitting the like button. Remember, you are royals, kings and queens. Bless us!